Hi, I'm Mr. Latimer, and in this video I'll be showing you how to deal with extremely difficult people in real time. That being said, I'll be pulling techniques from neurolinguistic programming, applied psychology, and even from physics. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about from which aspect how we're going to work with difficult people. Now there's two sides of it. We can talk about how to actually talk to that person, to work on their state and move them from this state of mind and shift them to another state of mind. And second, and to me actually the most important, depending on the situation, is how you deal with yourself. How I mitigate my own emotions, how I get control of my own emotions, my own mind, my own state. Okay, that's the most important, getting control of the self. And that's what I'm going to start with today. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about philosophy, or an initial attitude and how you approach things. So say you're in a job or a position where you anticipate negatives coming your way. Like I anticipate them every day, because currently I'm on a contract with the federal government, and I am the frontline person that the public deals with at the most challenging federal office that there is. So that's a little trivia for you. I'll let you figure out what that office is. Okay. So that being said, I deal with very difficult people that are very demanding and want things a certain way, and if they're not getting it, we're talking explosive behavior patterns. And not only do I have to talk them down, to a certain level where other people can work with them, but I got to work on myself, because to be honest, my heart is on my sleeve. And so I need these techniques more than anybody. That's probably why I'm in this field. So that being said, the first thing we're going to work on is your attitude, your philosophy, and how you approach difficult situations with people. And that is the state of the warrior way. The warrior is prepared to go out to battle. The warrior is willing to be hurt. Okay, that might seem silly, but that's what it takes. You must be willing to be hurt. When your mind understands that you're willing to go to battle, you are willing to be hurt, it doesn't hurt as much. Okay? When you're willing to be hurt, your mind can accept and digest things much easier when it's coming at you. All right? So that's the first thing. It doesn't mean you have to, physically act like, yeah, come on, give me your best shot, give me all you got. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about having a quiet posture, having it inside, and okay, yep, this person's coming. Okay, maybe anticipating, a negative outcome. Okay, all right, well, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it again. That's what I'm talking about, that type of attitude. All right? We'll talk about that more in future videos. Okay, now two, we're going to get a little more technical. All right, now this is called creating a backstory. Okay, you create a story about this person that's very negative. Why? Why do that? Okay, it's for this reason. It's to control your emotions, to manipulate your physiology, your emotional response to your environment, okay, or to what's going on inside. The technique, I call it forced compassion. I force myself to have compassion for this person that's in front of me. The more negative they are, the more of a negative story I give them. And I mean negative. You don't need the facts, okay? I pretend that they had the worst childhood that a person can have. Worst home life with parents, the worst childhood in middle school and high school, pushed around and all kinds of stuff. Right when it's going on, I start imagining that it's horrible. And I really let myself, if I can do it, with this going on, I really imagine it as deep as I possibly can. Hearing the sounds of them making, very sad sounds. And all of that is to force some compassion out of me, so that I'm not taking it personal with what's coming at me. I want my mind saying, oh, it's because he got pushed around by Johnny, 100 times, got his pants pulled down by the kids, and all the kids laughed at him. Okay? Now those are the kind of thoughts that I think about as far as these people that are coming at me. I always give them a bad story, so I feel, oh, I understand now why they're so upset. Yeah, it's because their past life was, their younger life was so bad, and they have such low self-esteem. So then it doesn't get on me. All right? Okay. Now that's a good start as far as how to deal with extremely challenging people. 2 things. Okay. What was the first one we talked about? Get a superior attitude. The attitude of the warrior. I can take it. I'm ready to go to battle. Okay. And 2, we create a backstory so that we can force some compassion on ourselves. All right. Now, you have any questions on that or comments? Write your comments below. Please like this video. Send me comments, questions, and we'll go from there. Okay, this is just the first one of many videos.